Guys, I have the best 3 free picks for Monday Night Football, Eagles, Packers, that I'm going to give you guys in this video, okay? Now, if you guys have liked the content I've been giving on this channel, I'm giving out free picks every single day. Please like, comment, subscribe to the channel, share with your friends. Let them know. Let them get in on the free picks, baby, all right? Now, before we get into the video, a little recap from NFL Sunday. Man, we tried to go for the 20x nuke, didn't get it. I mean, the Bills look like a JV team out there against the Dolphins. We're talking about the Dolphins, one of the worst teams in the league against rushing. And James Cook, we had his over 86.5. I think he maybe broke 50. It wasn't even close. And then Justin Jefferson hadn't gone back-to-back games with like less than 70 something receiving yards since like 2022. Been like 3 years, and he just laid back-to-back stinkers. Really unfortunate. You hate to see that. We added our free Bijan Square in there. That didn't help, but it doesn't matter. We move on. We roll on to Monday Night Football, right? I give 3 free picks for you guys. 3 free picks. I absolutely love these for Monday Night Football, okay? Now, before we jump right into the picks, guys, I partnered up with Betr. You guys can use my code TEACH10 to sign up. New users get free $10 and a $200 bonus on your first deposit, all right? So use my code TEACH10 at checkout. And Better's so nice, they're like, hey, you sign up, we'll give you free $10. We'll give you a deposit match. Also, we're going to give you, for Monday Night Football, we're going to give you a Jalen Hurts free square. So if he just throws 1 passing yard, which, he's going to throw 1 passing yard, you cash out. You can just basically boost your multiplier with a free pick for signing up, all right? And on top of that, I'm going to give you guys something special too. Looky here. I'm going to give you guys free month in my VIP winnable store when you use code TEACH10 on Betr and text me a screenshot to this number, 443-267-8895. Text me a screenshot that you use my promo code, all right? And I will give you guys free access to my VIP picks, all right? I give you guys, there's a free channel you guys can already link to that's in my description of this video, all right? You can go check that out. I have weekly access to my VIP and I have a monthly access. So I'll give you guys free 30 days, $50 a month. I'll give you for free for 30 days just for signing up and showing proof that you signed up on Betr, all right? Now, guys, let's do it. Let's get into these picks. Let's get into these picks for Monday Night Football. I'm just hyped up, man. I'm hyped up. Let's do it. Okay. Now, first pick of the evening, we have, this is my favorite play of the night, Jordan Love over 247.5 passing and rushing yards combined, Now, I know looking on here, you're seeing, well, that says 248.5. I know I can get the alternate line on here to show me the stats for, but 247.5 is what I got on Betr. I know those lines can be a little bit different depending on the books you use, but that's why you join Betr. You get some better value. Getting better value, pun intended. All right. Now, looking at here for Jordan Love, over 247.5 passing rushing yards combined. He's hit this in 5 out of 8 in this season, so 63% clip. And if we're looking here, he's exceeded 249.5 passing and rushing yards in 4 of his last 5 games, averaging 296.8 passing and rushing yards per combined. That's way over this line. Wow. Okay. Thank you. Well, that line seems pretty low. And if you're looking here at the Eagles defense, this is a decent Eagles defense. 17th in passing yards allowed, 19th in rushing yards allowed. So, middle of the pack, a little worse than the middle of the pack, so not great. That kind of helps. That plays into our matchup pretty well. And if you look here on the right, I mean, look at this Packers offense. This Packers offense is pretty good, man. 8th and first down, 2nd and 3rd down conversions, pretty much top 10 in scoring. All right. 8th in passing yards. They throw 247.5 passing yards per game, so I guess that's why the line's right around there, because that's what they're averaging at, and that's where Jordan Love likes to go. But then you have rushing yards to add on to. Now, Jordan Love doesn't always run the ball, but, I mean, you're telling me we can't get a little 5-yard scamper on a broken down play where he has to scramble? I mean, come on. That feels easy, man. And also, something that I really want to show you that really stuck out to me when I was doing my research for this pick. If you look down here, all right, so the beginning of the season, first 3 quarterbacks that played didn't go over their total for this. But if you look at the last 5 games, 4 of the last 5 quarterbacks that have faced the Eagles have gone over this prop line for them. All right, now obviously not the prop line is going to be the same, but look at these. Some of these are right around where Jordan Love's line is at. Some a little bit lower, but I mean, look at this: 302, 264, 253, 341. I mean, Jackson started 210, but look at these 4. going way over the line that Jordan Love's at. And I think this is going to be a very good game. Two very good football teams going up against each other. This should be a very back and forth game, a competitive game where Jordan Love's going to keep needing to throw the football and make some magic happen. All right. So I absolutely love this for our first pick. I think this is going to be a fantastic Monday Night Football game. Guys, I am so excited for this Monday Night Football game. Oh my gosh. You guys love football, huh? You love it? I absolutely freaking love it. All right. Now, pick number 2 on the night. We have Saquon Barkley under 95.5 rushing and receiving yards. I know, a bit of a wonky one, but let's go ahead and look at this for Saquon Barkley. He's actually hit this in 7 out of his last 10 games. He did have a monster game against the Giants where he just went off for 174 combined rushing and receiving yards, but I mean that really is an outlier when we're looking at the full season, kind of where he's been trending at over the last several games. Kind of been trending right at the line, kind of trending down honestly, and then had one spike of a great game. Also, looking at this matchup against the Packers, this is a very good Packers defense. Top 5 in rushing yards allowed and top 10 in receiving yards allowed. I mean, look at that. They're giving up less than 100 rushing yards, less than 90 rushing yards a game. That's crazy. And then giving up only 213 receiving yards a game, and most of that's not going to Saquon Barkley. I mean, Saquon Barkley does catch a few passes, but like 13%, not a ton when most of it's just going Devontae Smith, A.J. Brown, and Dallas Goedert's been emerging this year too, getting a ton of share of the targets. And then you're looking at against running backs, a little bit worse on the rushing yards, but they're giving up 80 rushing yards to running backs. Bad. Giving up 22 receiving yards to running backs as well. But Saquon's not usually always the guy getting the receiving yards out of the backfield. So I really like going under this 95.5. I think this is a little too much for Saquon. I think he could get close. I mean, you've seen here he has gotten close a few times, but I really like for this to go under. This Packers defense is really, really, really good. All right. And you can see here on the insight, this is what stood out to me as well when I was doing my research. He's failed to exceed 94.5 rushing and receiving yards combined in 7 of his last 8 games, averaging 84.8 over that stretch. Again, besides the one outlier from the monster game last week, Saquon has been good this year, but not anywhere close to the MVP level he was at last season. All right, so that's why I love going under this pick, okay? Now we head into our final pick of the night, all right? Trying to get back on track, trying to get on the winning side of these 3-mans. Going with these 4-mans been killing me. Let's go with this 3-man tonight for Monday Night Football. Final pick, Devontae Smith over 53.5 receiving yards. Now, this is the one where necessarily the data doesn't always support us, but if you've been watching these games and really paying attention, you'll see that this is actually probably going to be a very good pick, okay? Look, Devontae Smith has hit this line in 5 of his last 10 games, so nothing crazy. Kind of does hit it or doesn't hit it. Sometimes it kind of depends on who Jalen Hurts is targeting. But if you look here, the last 2 games, 183 receiving yards, 84 receiving yards in back-to-back games. That kind of tells you where Jalen Hurts is looking to go with the football in terms of receivers. Now, I know there's been problems with the A.J. Brown, the drama early on in the season, but A.J. Brown's been kind of getting more target share. But Devontae Smith has been incredible this year, really reliable target, always a deep threat as well, really great at catching the deep ball. And if we look here, scroll over to Devontae Smith's targets. So his targets line is at 6.5 right now. And look at the last few games, all right? 9 targets, 10 targets. Had a couple stinkers here with 2 and 5, but then 11 and 9 back-to-back games. So he's getting 10 targets a game essentially as of recently. I don't see that stopping really in this game. I know this Packers defense is really good. They're extremely good against the run, but the Eagles have threats on offense and have a lot that they can do. And if you can see here, the Packers actually ranked 25th in the league in receiving targets allowed, allowing over 34 targets per game. I mean, wow, that's a lot. That is a lot. Now, scroll down here. Let's see. What was I looking at here with this? I wanted to show you. Passing yards. I mean, honestly, the Eagles aren't the best passing yards team in the league. They kind of have a lot of drives where they stall out and just don't really get the job done, but they are very efficient in the red zone as well. It's kind of a weird Eagles team. They don't turn the ball over, but they don't also They're top 10 in scoring, and they're very efficient in the red zone, especially with the tush push. The tush push definitely helps out on that. That's probably where that comes from. And they don't turn the ball over, but they have a lot of drives where they'll gain a ton of yards, but not necessarily score. So I think that actually helps us because they'll be able to move the ball down the field, but not necessarily score. So if they do get behind, they're going to need to throw the football a little bit more in this game. So that helps us getting the ball to Devontae Smith more. Now you guys are probably thinking, oh, well, if you see that his targets are pretty favorable against the Packers, why aren't you just going to pick his targets to go over? I was like, yeah, that's a fair question, but I love Devontae Smith as a deep threat. He's a big playmaker, so I think 49.5, really not a ton. We can get this on probably like 3 catches if we're being honest. That's really all we need. And you see he's getting so many targets as of recently. If we get like 5-6 catches, I feel like this cash is easy. I mean, like seriously, like that's where my head is at in this pick. All right, so guys, those are my 3 free picks for Monday Night Football. Man, I love football. I'm so excited for this game. It's going to be such a great game. It'll tell us a lot more about the NFC as a conference, all right? And guys, before we head out, just one last thing. Again, you guys use my code Betr to sign up. TEEJ10, TEEJ10. New users get free $10 up to $200 bonus on your first deposit. Free Jalen Hurts square. Free Jalen Hurts 1 passing yard square, all right? You can tack that onto the other 3 free picks, and you get a big boost to your multiplier, all right? Probably put a 10x multiplier, honestly. You can get yourself a free 10x multiplier but just by signing up to Betr, all right? And then I'll give you even more value. Free 30 days of my VIP winnable. You get my VIP picks for free for 30 days. Just text me a screenshot that you signed up to Betr to this number, 443-267-8895. All right, guys? Those are my 3 free picks for Monday Night Football. I will see you guys tomorrow for more picks.